So you've negotiated a deal. You've got heads of agreement. You're ready to go. You're excited. The buyer's excited. Everyone wants the deal to work. But if you've sold out to a large corporation, then almost certainly what they're going to do is they're going to bring in a team of lawyers and accountants in order to do due diligence. They're going to go through everything. They're going to go through every agreement you've ever had. They're going to go through your financials. They're going to look at your tax liabilities. They're going to look at potential liabilities for unfair dismissal or product liabilities. They're going to want to look at your decisions that you've made over time as a management team or a board of directors to ensure that everything you've done is legal and properly authorised. Basically, they're going to come in like Sherlock Holmes with a big magnifying glass and go through everything. This process of due diligence for business owners is very stressful. They're asking you lots of questions, they're digging through the files, they're in fact disrupting the business as they search for the information they need in order to be assured that they're not taking on unreasonable risks. During that period, you're going to be distracted from your business. It's going to take time. It's going to cost you an opportunity cost. You're going to be doing that rather than working on your business. Time itself erodes value, either because they're going to find problems, in which case they're going to want to come back and renegotiate the price of the deal, or because they're going to get distracted and want to get on to something else that's going to take less effort. What you need to do in this particular situation is to make sure that that due diligence period is as short as it possibly can get, and there's nothing to be found. And so the due diligence period finishes quickly, the excitement's still there, they still want to get on with the deal, and there's been no erosion of the sale price. So how do you do that? Well, one of the best techniques that you can use is called vendor due diligence. And what you're doing in vendor due diligence is you're asking your own accountants and your own lawyers to come in and pretend as if they're working for an acquirer. They're going to do a full-scale due diligence on your business. And then they're going to come back and they're going to tell you what they found and what you need to do to fix it, and more particularly, what you need to do to be ready for an acquirer's due diligence activity. So how would you do this? Well, the best way to do it is to look for someone that's got experience doing due diligence for large corporations that in fact will understand exactly what's going to happen during that due diligence activity. And you can do this over time. You don't have to do it all in a short period of time. You can spread it out. You can have a long checklist. You can just work through it gradually until you've got to the point where you're ready for due diligence. And your professional advisors will provide you with advice and assistance and a checklist to help you in that process. So gradually over time, you'll assemble the documents, you'll get yourself ready, you'll fix some problems, and then you'll bring in your own team to do the due diligence. At the end of that, they'll give you a report of things they found and things that you need to fix. Once you fix them, get them to come back in and verify that that work has been done. You now have a report that you can use for a deal. So when the deal opens up, the first thing you can do is you can declare all of those things which are outstanding. Now they will immediately be factored into the price, but what that means is there's going to be no surprises for the purchaser. And the second thing you can do is declare the fact that you've had a vendor due diligence by a creditable accounting and legal firm. The buyer then knows that they can reduce their due diligence effort, and certainly they know that it will happen a lot quicker, and so therefore they can start planning for the activity after the purchase goes through. It helps you protect the sales price, but more particularly, it demonstrates to the purchaser that you know what you're doing, that you prepared the business for sale, and there's going to be no surprises. There's going to be nothing that's going to erode value in the business for the buyer.